Hello, dear students. Don't look at me. I haven't done anything. Cried Eccles. Who can tell? Just ran off the path, that's all. A little mud on my shoes. What do you want me to do? Get down and pray? Eccles is asking about the problem being faced here. Eccles has become very dull, upset because the guide of Time Safari Incorporated has become serious about his behavior at the end of this episode of killing the giant dinosaur. What have I done? I haven't done anything else. Don't look at me. So, the furious nature of Travis and the way he was looking at him and reprimanding all of a sudden made Eccles become very upset. And he's asking what kind of damage has he done because he is unmindful. He has not got any idea as what is going to happen. Here he seems a little naive in this particular situation. Just ran off the path. I have just gone out of the path. That's all. A little mud on my shoes. What do you want me to do? Get down and pray? Should I have to pray for you? Should I have to beseech you? Somehow he's a little bit annoyed even with the behavior of Travis. But how would Travis respond to this question? We might need it. I'm warning you. Else, I might kill you yet. I've got my gun ready. I'm innocent. I have done nothing. So the conversation between Eccles and Travis becomes very like a heating argument, and he tries to prove his innocence, whereas Travis is already very angry with him, and he has sensed that some bad or any mishap might at any time take place in the future. 1999, 2000, 2055. The mission stopped. They have come back to the present world. Get out, said Travis. Travis is not at all happy with the whether he knows or not. Something has happened. He crushed the butterfly, which is not expected, and that shouldn't even happen. Anyhow, with all the ups and downs and different experiences, this group came back. Now they are in their world. The year is 2055, not 2026, not even 2000. The room was there as they had left it, but not the same as they had left it. The same man sat behind the same desk, but the same man did not quite sit behind the same desk. Travis looked around swiftly. Swiftly refers to quickly. Everything okay here? He snapped. So, SNAPPAD, write down this word. When someone is annoyed or angry and lost control, at that particular point of time, this particular word is used. So Travis snapped refers to Travis lost control. Already he was disturbed in the forest in the past, prehistoric past. Now he is in the world. The moment when he took a look at all the things, especially office setup and the people, some changes were very obvious. Then he lost control. Everything okay here? He's asking this question. Fine, welcome home. Travis did not relax. He seemed to be looking through the one high window. Okay, Eccles, get out. Don't ever come back. Eccles could not move. Travis ordered him to get away from the machine and get away from the office. Anyhow, you came back safely and don't try even to come here. You are someone who is going to create problems to people. So please make a move. This is how Travis has asked him to just go away from that office. You heard me? What are you staring at? Said Travis. Even though Travis has asked him to make a move, Eccles hasn't moved an inch. He just was there still because he also had understood some changes had taken place and he He really couldn't believe his eyes. Eccles stood smelling of the air, and there was a thing to the air, a chemical taint so subtle. Two words, taint, taint, subtle. Please write down these words. Subtle is not immediately obvious. It's like a hint, something one can perceive. It's like a perception, or else like a whisper at the back of the mind. A subtle, not so obvious immediately. A subtle taint. So, taint has two different meanings. One is taint refers to isn't, like is plus not. He taint coming means he is not coming, and taint does also have some change which is not obvious but can be perceived, can be felt, so slight that only a faint cry of his subliminal senses. Write down this expression: a faint cry of his subliminal senses. Subliminal senses again do refer to the perceptions and the influences of somebody's observations, which cannot be explicit, but indirectly the person who has these kind of feelings can sense. So subliminal senses warned him it was there. He, at his intuition level, was experiencing some changes had taken place. Oh my God, something is really certain that something has taken place here. The colors, white, gray, blue, orange, in the wall, in the furniture, in the sky, beyond the window, were and there was a field. So he had obviously felt some change. His flesh twitched. Twitched means sudden movement of the flesh. It's out of some nervousness or some kind of sudden accidental exposure to something else. His flesh twitched means he became suddenly so shocked. His hands twitched. It's in other words like shivering also. And he stood drinking the oddness with the pores of his body. Write down this poetic expression. We know Ray Bradbury is well known for his poetic expressions. He uses poetic phrases. This is one of such poetic phrases. He stood drinking the oddness with the pores of his body. Drinking the oddness with the pores of his body refers to he was able to completely comprehend and understand what might be happening around him. He was able to sense what might be happening around him. He was warned by Travis back in the forest. Future changes would be imminent, cannot be escaped from. Now he starts or begins to understand changes have come. That is the reason why the author has used this poetic expression, drinking the oddness with the pores of his body. The total phrase refers to, or the sentence means, Eccles is able to understand the changed atmosphere, the changed atmosphere. And somewhere, someone must have been screaming one of those whistles that only a dog can hear. His body screamed silence in return. Beyond this room, beyond this wall, beyond this man, who was not quite the same man seated at this desk, that was not quite the same desk, lay an entire world of streets and people. What sort of world it was now? There was no telling. He could feel them moving there, beyond the walls, almost like so many chess pieces blown in a dry wind. This paragraph highlights the changed scenario in this Time Safari Incorporated. Eccles, despite being despised of by Travis, despite being criticized for his childish behavior or mischievous act of crushing the butterfly, firstly he could not understand why Travis was so angry with him. Now he begins to understand. The person changed, and the setup changed, and the atmosphere changed. It all looked to him a very different experience all of a sudden. It's like, so many chess pieces blown in a dry wind. So when something is blown, it would look like a helter-skelter position. Helter-skelter means something that is not in an organized manner. But the immediate thing was the sign painted on the office wall. The same sign he had read earlier today on first entering. Somehow the sign had changed. The changed sign is the indication of the changed time. What happened in the past, now it has reflected in the present. Small things can have profound influence or significant changes. It has been used already. This is called butterfly effect. How does this sign look? TYME in the place of TIME. Safari, SAFARA in the place of SAFARA. It has been changed into SEFARA. INC dot is common. Safari is to any year. Year is YER, not YEAR. So that is obviously wrong. In the past, EN, N. U name, YOU has become YU. Name becomes NAIM. Like this, changes have become very apparent, and this man has been so shocked. Now he is speechless. Eccles felt himself fall into a chair. He suddenly felt not able to move. His safari guide, who is none other than Travis, who was present very close to him. Even though Safari's guide Travis criticized him, used some very angry words. Literally, he reprimanded him, but these words did not shake him. These words did not move him. He did not feel any bad. Now he understands something has changed. This change made him become so stiff, and this man could not move, settled in a chair. He fumbled crazily at the thick slime on his boots. He was so agonized. He was so agonized, became again panicky. Looking at the thick slime on his boots. SLIM, slime means sticky stuff which just sticks on some surface. Now he already got in touch with the soil in the past. That has come along with him. He held up a clod of dirt. CLOD, clod refers to a lump of soil. Trembling, shaking, being shaken by these unexpected developments in life. No, it can't be. Not a little thing like that. No, these words, these words symbolize, even implicate the agonized mind and the fumbled, mindset of this protagonist, Eccles. It shouldn't have happened. This is what he is feeling now. How did it come here? I really did not mean. I really did not have any idea that I was going to do such a big mistake in my life. No, it can't be means it shouldn't have happened. Embedded in the mud. Embedded means mixed up in the mud. Glistening green and gold and black. Three colors. Green, gold, black. Was a butterfly. So there was an insect stuck onto his shoe, which he traced and found and became shocked. Now he expresses his agony when he saw the embedded green, gold, and black colored butterfly on his one of the legs stuck to the shoe. He is very much unhappy and became shocked again. Very beautiful and very dead. That was a beautiful butterfly, but is it alive? No, it's been dead. He brought that here. That is the evidence. That is the source of interpretation, and that is what is going to create a kind of sensation in his life. That is going to end his life very soon, pretty soon. Not a little thing like that, not a butterfly, cried Eccles. Here, cried refers to some shocking words. He expressed his shock, saying, "Oh my God, why did it happen? Butterfly with beautiful shape and colors is dead." It fell to the floor. An exquisite thing. Please do write down this word. EXQUISIT. Exquisite refers to beautiful, very beautiful. Beautiful thing. A small thing that could upset balances and knock down a line of small dominoes and then big dominoes and then gigantic dominoes all down the years across time. These 3 4 lines are poetic expressions given by or penned down by the author Ray Bradbury. I read again, please understand this. Please, if you have the textbook with you, underline in pencil. A small thing that could upset balances and knock down a line of small dominoes and then big dominoes and then gigantic dominoes. All down the years across time, all these lines refer to the butterfly effect, which also again means small actions can have significant changes. This is a beautiful analogy given by the author. The total meaning of these lines is small actions can have significant consequences. Consequences means results. Eccles' mind world means it just turned around and so shocking. It couldn't change things. Killing one butterfly couldn't be that important, couldn't it? Still, he's trying to arrive at conclusion and he tries to pacify and then answer to himself as if he is not done a wrong thing. But whatever has happened, happened. Now they are there to witness the outcome of their actions. Especially Eccles himself has to see what has happened. After having seen the changes, the words of Travis started running in his mind, and he became again speechless, still trying to console himself with this question. Couldn't be that important, could it? He said. His face was cold. Cold means lifeless. His mouth trembled, shaky mouth, asking who won the presidential election yesterday. He is interested to know about the elections and the winning candidate. The man behind the desk laughed. You joking? You know very well. Deutscher. Of course, who else? This word is from German. The citizen of a German actually is called Deutscher. Remember this word. This is not meant for any specific person. This is a German word, Deutscher. Who else? In the beginning of the lesson, the readers understand it was Keith who made the president, but Deutscher became the president. Why? Changes have come. Who else? Not that fool, weakling Keith. We got an Iron Man now, a man with guts. The official stopped. What's wrong? The person Deutscher was criticized by the same clerk and the office employee, this Time Safari Incorporated employee, but the same person is praising Deutscher and criticizing and commenting badly on Keith. This is the change of perception. This is the change of time that we can understand. Eccles moaned, M-O-A-N-E-D, moaned means cried deeply, like anything. He dropped to his knees. He could not move and just simply fell. He scrabbled at the golden butterfly with shaking fingers. Scrabble refers to like grabbing something. And look, with a big shock, he simply took it and in order to see. Because of this, all these things have happened. This is a clear description of a man's change of mind and contemplation and feeling so sorry about what could not have happened. So there is a saying from Stop Worrying and Start Crying, written by Dale Carnegie. What is that? There is no point of crying over spilt milk. Please write it down. There is no point of crying over spilt milk. Already the mishap took place. He made a mistake. Consequences are apparent now. They see and they have the experience. That's all. This is a warning for you, for me, for all of us who share this world. If we harm the nature will harm us, no doubt at all. Eccles moaned, he dropped to his knees, he scrabbled at the golden butterfly with shaking fingers. The fingers were shaking. When would the fingers shake? When the situation is beyond control, when any untoward instinct is going to take place, when you can't really expect or accept the situation, and if the results are bad, your fingers shake, body twitches, and that's like nervous breakdown. Can't we? This is a question. Can't we? He pleaded to the world, to himself, to the officials, to the machine. Can't we take it back? Can't we make it alive again? Can't we start over? Can't we? This is a tiny paragraph with so many can't we change? You dropped a glass of milk. The glass got broken into pieces and milk was wasted. Is it possible to get it back? To make the glass into the fine shaped one? Not possible. Similarly, anything that happened cannot be regained back, cannot be acquired back. That's it. We need to accept the fate. So, there is a saying in English, look before you leap. This is a proverb actually. Look before you leap. Leap means dokadam. You have to see the depth of the puddle or else the canal or else the a pond before you leap into it because you want to swim. Leap, in other words, is also called dive. So, look before you leap. This is a wonderful quotation, a proverb, which means in this world you will have to perform many tasks, be it your domestic task, be it your personal task, educational task, or money matters. Always be planned, be wise, and calculate the pros and cons. Pros and cons refers to the results, whether they are going to be advantages or losses, gains or losses. You have to know. This is the path and the best method actually adopted by the wise people. Illogical and unwise people always make bad decisions. That's all different. Can't we? He pleaded. Plead means requested. He cried this world. He cried this world. He requested the people in the office. He requested the nature, to the officials, to the machine also. What does the machine do? Even though he has asked the machine, please change everything, it cannot do anything. It is an extraordinary setup, configured, that happens without any question. We have to be careful. He did not move, eyes shut. He waited, shivering. He heard Travis breathe loud in the room. He heard Travis shift his rifle, click the safety catch. Write down this expression. Safety catch prevents something to get off from the spot. For instance, we have a latch. That's a safety catch. It's a kind of button that actually holds the gun's button, and once it is released, one can use the button. So Travis has not been happy with Eccles. We can understand Eccles has understood his mistake, and he has begun to cry. He has begun to show some sort of empathy with this world, and he became very remorseful. In spite of that, Travis, who has already foreseen the future, how it was going to be, became completely fixed up with his mind. He did not want to leave this Eccles being alive. So he brought the rifle and raised the weapon. He clicked the safety catch and raised the weapon. There was a sound of thunder. We have the title of this lesson at the end of this particular statement, a sound of thunder. You can understand, even I can guess what might have happened. Achilles was already just in the he closed his eyes. He was shivering, feeling so sad about his act of misstep. He stepped off the path. All these things he was thinking at that time. Travis brought the gun and shot him dead. That's all. So we have finished the interpretation analysis of this lesson. I'm pretty sure you would definitely get so many questions with reference to poetic expressions in this particular lesson, such as a small thing that could upset balances and knock down a line of small dominoes, and then big dominoes, and then gigantic dominoes, all down the airs across. And similarly, the expressions which we have to understand, he stood smelling of the air and stood drinking the oddness with the pores of his body. These are the poetic expressions. Some literary devices have also been used by Ray Bradbury, and some other expressions that you can't directly get with one word. The meaning would differ. You may have to understand and infer the meaning from the context. So, friends, read this text, follow all the video parts, and make your own notes and try to be analytical in your approach. All the way, what we have to do is we have to understand the lesson. It's a central idea. Just at last, we need to present well in the examination. So the people who can't make their own sentences, please do discuss with your peers, maybe in the class or back in your hostels, and that way you will get some idea. And sharing is caring. From that point of view, maybe we can share our ideas in the classroom with friends, and please try to come forward to present your ideas so frequently. That will help you become free from any kind of stage fright. That's it for today, and we will deal with other aspects of this lesson. And I'm pretty sure that you have got an idea about this Ray Bradbury's A Sound of Thunder. Thank you so much. Have a great day.